all family. If the way you're treated as you walk down the street is the same way that I want my daughter to be treated. So I treat you the same way I want to treat my daughter or my partner. The more we realize we're all one, part of the tribe, the better our neighborhood, the better our planet gets. This place is so crazy because it's at a time in Redmond where there are so many different cultures from different countries that have moved here, that this is an incredible melting pot of different people from different places with different thoughts, different religions, different songs, different ways of celebrating. And we're in Redmond. I was just waiting for a little bit of spice. This is my stomping grounds. And growing up here, there wasn't a place that you could be just who you are and get shine your light and get acclimated or accolades for it. So when I grew up here, after growing up here and graduating high school and stuff, I moved away and sailed around, rode horses, just adventured and saw as many of the different places I could go to, and then brought all those special little places back with me to open this place, and really to make sure that as this neighborhood grows, that us who've got a strong heartbeat here don't get left behind, that we get to define what our town is going to be as we change it. That's why we want to do it here. This is such an incredible community of people who are trying to walk in right action and really put their hands in the dirt and make a difference. The fact that the mayor and city council members come down for coffee, and that when they make plans for the city, that I can see that they're making plans for a city that they know is awake, because they've been down here and they see. I've seen other changes and shifts where the high school students now have a place that they can come. I mean, you see them right here, right? A safe place that they can be and write songs and come and play out for an open mic. And now all of a sudden, people are awake and they care about being who they are, where before we were just kind of shuffling through. I think change is inevitable, and we are a town that sits on the edge of it because of all of the technology factories in town here. I see people who are in their 20s and 30s who design computer programs that help run third world countries. Those are people that live right here, that walk into SoulFood, get a cup of coffee and talk to one of the people who work here or happen to come here. And those conversations that happen over a cup of coffee affect the way they make decisions when they go back to work, that are decisions that affect other countries. So here in Redmond, we sit on the cutting edge of our consciousness, of our actions, and the people that live here are just starting to wake up to the fact that they don't have to say, well, if I could, I'd like to help this way, or if I could, I'd like to change this way. They're stepping up and saying, well, I can, and I'm going to be present, which is all it takes. And so, yeah. Well, first of all, there are no customers who walk in here. Unlike a Subway or a Jamba Juice or a Barnes & Noble or something like that, there are no customers who walk in here. There are neighbors. Everyone who walks in the door here, we're thankful that they even came in to see what was going on, whether they buy anything or not, whether they just come in and put a smile into the room. It means that everyone who walks in here isn't just a face, they're an actual person that we try to see. And as we see those people, they start to get closer, and they start to say, hey, you know what, I play guitar, or I do poetry, or I'm an author, or I make jewelry. And they start to get a little bit closer. The way to hold everybody that we wanted to come up with, we came up with that old-fashioned phrase, tribe, where the tribe is really what sets the standards, what creates the rules, who holds the vision. I had to run it with the same metaphor as the swan, where when you see a swan gliding across the top of a pretty pond, you just see this graceful swan. What you don't know is their feet underneath are going, you know, trying to keep it up. It's a large group of people that takes to support an event like tonight. that it takes to support a place like this, because we're open every day. The doors are open to anyone to come in every day. There's so many concerts that are here. Friday, Saturday nights concerts. We have poetry night, movie night, science night, kids story time, drum circles, classes on breathing meditations, classes on tarot, all sorts. And it takes the whole tribe. And if we didn't love doing it, we wouldn't still be here. It's too much work. And then it also, all the work that I do here and all the work that we do here, trying to better our neighborhood, I'm thankful for, because now the neighborhood that we change and that we build is the neighborhood my daughter's going to grow up in. And so I feel so lucky and blessed. Yeah. So I see people pull the instruments or poetry books out of their closets that have been stifled, and now they're here at poetry night reading. Hello! And little girls are out playing in the field and watering plants, and they're playing right next to the high school kids who are hanging out, right?
Yeah.
And the elders, the senior center, the people that come down who are elders in the neighborhood that have all this wisdom to share, but no place to do it, they come down here and they lead story times, and they for little kids, and lead different classes to be able to kind of give the elderly, our elders and the wise ones, with the little kids, to try to get that education going. And now it's been about challenging all those other artists in the neighborhood to come out and sing, which is why we do the open mic here the first Saturday of the month. There's 50 performers signed up. That's an 8-hour concert. We do that once a month. It's the only 8-hour concert that I know goes on in town, constantly. There's no breaks in the night. It's just a proof that there's that many people out here in the neighborhood that really have got a song to sing.
Someone tell me the truth. Stand next to me. Open your eyes.
This is a place that's strong enough to say that that every moment we're alive and awake and breathing is sacred. Right? Everything we experience is sacred.